Hey guys, what's up? PiFLY here. Welcome to the video that nobody asked for, but everybody's gonna watch. I don't know, it's 6 a.m. It's time to do calculus homework. So that's what we're doing. So it's 7 a.m. I just finished the calculus homework and it's about a half an hour until I have to leave for school, so we're gonna sim for a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
So it's 7:30 and I like to leave it precisely 7:38 because I found that's when I hit the least amount of traffic, and then I get to school in time to get a good parking space and hopefully get there like right when breakfast opens. So we get ready for school now and hopefully leave at 7:38. Alright, so I made it to school and the school is across the street from student mod, so we're walking over there now. It's like almost 8 a.m. Yeah, that's about it. Although, headphones, good for two things. Listening to music and keeping my ears warm because it's cold out because I live in Pennsylvania. So I always put my backpack like right here. This is why I wait for my friends. And then I go grab breakfast. So I'll see you in a bit for breakfast review. Alright, so we've got breakfast sandwich with ham and egg and cheese on a croissant. The cheese is really weird and kind of becomes similar to glue when it like dries, so it like sticks to everything. And it makes it really hard to get the sandwich unwrapped. But other than that, it doesn't taste too bad. And then the apple juice, it doesn't taste great, but once you get used to it, it's alright. And then raisins. For some reason, I have been enjoying raisins way too much in the morning. So, yeah, that's about breakfast, I guess. Today's breakfast sandwich is pretty good. Sometimes like the egg and the ham aren't lined up and that annoys me, but today it's like it's perfect and the cheese isn't getting everywhere like it sometimes does, so yeah, pretty great breakfast sandwich. So now that I've finished breakfast, I'm just waiting for my friends to show up. We'll see if they want to say anything, but if not, that's fine.
Is it recording now?
It's recording now, yeah.
Hi, PiFLY.
Hello.
This is a day in the life of PiFLY.
This is a day in the life of PiFLY. This is my friend Jacob. We've known each other since like 4th grade.
No, you don't know who I am, but I'm here.
You know that moment when your shirt just kind of doesn't have pockets? Yeah. Hello. So this is practice because my friend Virginia here is going to be on the morning news today. So.
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah. Fun.
It's gonna be so fun, and you're gonna do great.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
I truly am going to
Okay. Here's some perspective for you. I've been on a lot of live streams, and I haven't died yet. This is just like a live stream at school, and nobody watches.
She once hosted a commentary, like in the last.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my
That was
God.
so bad. Basically, I commentated a drone race, saying the drone goes through the gate, the drone's going through the other gate. Oh my gosh, the drone went around the flag.
Oh my
And
God.
this went on for 39 seconds.
Oh my God. I remember I did that because we went down to Kentucky Derby and they had a thing where you could be like the speaker, and I actually did that.
That's
I did
amazing.
the
See,
speaker.
you're so
That's
prepared for this.
Yeah, I have a script, so I am prepared.
Yeah, see, you're really good here.
Yeah.
Alright, so heading to the first class of the day, Business Law 2 Ethics. So, really fun class. And yeah, that's about it. Everyone's probably staring at me because I'm vlogging. It's kind of funny, honestly. Okay, so in Business Law 2, we presented about the interest groups that we researched last time, so that was pretty cool. And now I'm heading to an Algebra 1 class where I am a TA. Basically, I pass out papers, collect the said papers, and last time I spent most of the class filing papers. So that's most of what I do there, so that's pretty cool. That moment when you find a friend in the hallways.
Let's go.
I get a table with fancy chairs in this class. Alright, so just finished TA for Algebra, and basically I filed papers, I helped answer questions, and yeah, that's about it. And then now we're heading to calculus where we have a quiz, so about integrals and various things about integrals, so I think I'll do pretty well. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so you see that like covered bridge thing? I want to power loop it so bad, and nobody here understands what that means, but you all will. Comment down below if you'd also like to power loop this. Okay, so now we're heading to lunch. My day is basically over now because that was my last class of the day. I think I did pretty well on the quiz. We'll do lunch review or something like that. And then I'll get to go home and we can build drones. It'll be great.
Amanda's followers, viewers, subscribers, devoted followers, such as I.
Alright, so for lunch today, we've got fancy sandwich and broccoli cheddar soup and potato and apple. And I really love these sandwiches, so we have an actual like food court here, so there's always tons of options, and one of the options is Chef's Choice, which is basically an option that lasts for usually around a week. So yeah, it's pretty fancy. We've also got a snack bar and that's how I developed a soft serve addiction. So yeah. You know that moment when it's a constant battle to just not buy soft serve because it's just vanilla soft serve, it just tastes so good.
Don't feel your addiction.
Yeah, well.
If you win the lottery, you'll buy a lifetime supply of soft
Yeah,
serve.
if I win the lottery, I'm buying 2 soft serve machines.
2 soft, because one of them will break.
Yeah, one will break. Alright, so now we escape the building and we go build drones. It's gonna be great. Okay, it's a nice day out. Let's build some drones. Let's fly some drones. It's gonna be a good day. Alright, so I'm finally back at home, which means that we can work on drones. So, we've got 2 things on the to-do list for today's drone work. So this, I just have to make a few changes to how it's wired up. Just to make it work. And then we've got cinewhoop, which I'm soldering the hybrid board to the 12-volt pad on the flight controller instead of just directly to the ESC. So yeah, that's what we're doing. See you down in the work area. Yeah, my work area's a mess, but I work on that spot where you can still kind of see the desk. Okay, so we are here in the basement. My work area is right here. 2 hooks on the wall. You can kind of see the one on screen. Sorry about that. I don't really know how to fix it without the phone falling over. So that's what we're working with here. So I think I'm going to start on the cinewhoop first because like that's easier, I guess. Okay, it's not easier, but I don't know. I want to start on that. Do I have to have a reason? I don't know. What is going on here? What is this vlog? What is my life? Yeah, that's probably what I should be asking. Okay. So, basically, there's, like, a lot of noise when the video and stuff, and probably because I wired it, like, directly to the ESC, but I did that because originally when I was building this quad, the flight controller that I was using only had 5-volt pads. And then it just blew up, so I have to use a different flight controller. So now the flight controller I'm using actually has a 12-volt pad, so I can use that and it's great. So that's basically what we're working with here. So I'm sorry you can't really see me working. Oh great, did I just break stuff? No, I did not. Shut up. I mean I kinda broke, like, the connector to the ESC. It's a little broken. It's a little broken, but it's alright. I might direct solder it at some point. But okay, we are soldering some wire. We're soldering some wire to the flight controller. That's what we're doing. Okay. See, it's kind of hard though, because like, it's not in a convenient... There's no convenient way to do this, is what I'm saying. Oh, it was such a pretty quad originally. I could have sworn there was a 12-volt pad, but I don't see it. Look at this, 5-volt. 9 volts. Am I delusional? Could have sworn there was a 12-volt pad. Alright, so I don't see a 12-volt pad. I must just be stupid. So we're gonna use the 9-volt pad. It definitely exists, because I can see it. So basically this next part isn't gonna be fun because of how... Like, I gotta, like, solder, like, in there. So that's how that's going. But we'll see. Soldering is heating up. I like to use my TS100 for smaller stuff just because, even though I have like a soldering iron here with a ton of like different tips and stuff and it heats up much faster, I just don't like it as much. Except for battery leads. It's overpowered for like battery leads. You know that moment when you're trying to get wires out and it falls from the wall and you just kind of, it's doing this? Yeah, that's my life right now. Bruh. Because soldering something when it's precariously balanced like this is a good idea. I'm doing it, alright? Don't judge me. I soldered it perfectly the first time. We're all good. Nothing bad happened. Having your quad like this is fine while you're soldering. Also, don't try it. Alright, so now that it's reassembled, all that's left is for us to test it. I'm gonna do what I need to do with the other one first, and then test them both. Well, this one's not getting tested today, most likely, because there's a few other things I have to do with it, but this one hopefully will get tested later because it's super nice out, so. I'm really sad to take this one apart because it's like one of my cleanest builds. It may not, I mean, I don't know. I guess it might not look like what your clean builds look like, but we got the nice braided wires. We've got the receiver and pit switch are both taped to the top plate, and the VTX is like a triangle board, so overall it's like a really neat quad, and I'm really proud of the way I soldered this XT60 on, because, and the capacitor, because that's something I usually really struggle with, but it turned out really nice this time, so. Yeah, I have to take it apart, do some stuff, so that's kind of sad. But other than that, the inside of my beautiful quad, at least you can kind of tell it looked nice from the inside. Alrighty, so we got our wire soldered here. It doesn't look great, but it's only temporary, so I can set it up. So I can set up the VTX and PiFLY. So, yeah, that's about it for now for drone building. Soon we'll test the cinewhoop, and then we'll do the stuff with this in PiFLY. Alright, so we've got the cinewhoop back together here. We've got a battery that's partially charged. And so now we're gonna go outside and test it. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm hoping that it'll just be good and then I can celebrate and be like, yay, I can fly drone now, I guess. Alright, so I just tested it, and unfortunately moving the power source to be powered from the flight controller didn't really do anything. So, oh well. Guess we'll keep trying things. I like to play piano, so I was gonna play a song from one of my piano books. have a pretty great looking dinner tonight. We've got barbecue chicken, peas, and homemade mac and cheese, which is the greatest mac and cheese on the planet, and you cannot change my minds.
I'll make you sick if you don't.
Hey, I'm recording you. Did you hear that? My sister threatened me. Anyway, I want to show you my fancy drone glass. Yes.
Are you actually recording?
Yes, I am. So mean. Alright, now I'm going to swim practice. I got this fancy parka and I'm gonna swim some, so that's a thing. It's kind of dark out even though it's only like 7 p.m. But that's like Pennsylvania in the winter for you. Look, it's a pool. We're gonna go swimming. Okay, so that was swim practice. We swam, and towards the end we did a really fun thing where we basically used each other as kickboards. One person had a buoy strapped to their ankles so that they would float. That's about it. Okay, so I just got home from swim practice, and I'm really tired. It's about 8:30 p.m. and I'm gonna eat this cookie as a snack. It's an oatmeal raisin cookie. Mom made them this morning. They probably taste good. Everyone else said they tasted good. I gave them out to some of my teachers today. It's pretty great. It's a good cookie. Okay, so basically now that I'm done with my cookie, and it's like 8:30, I'm gonna turn off my computer, plug in my Chromebook. This is actually like a huge part of my life. I gotta plug in the Chromebook so that it works when I go to school, or else my mom will yell at me until I do it. That's kind of the reality of things, but I appreciate that because otherwise I'd have a dead Chromebook. And I'd have to go around the class being like, yo, anyone got a Chromebook charger that I can borrow? And people who do that are kind of annoying. I won't be one of them. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to bed now. That's pretty much a day in the life of PiFLY. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, leave a comment about my life. I don't know. I'm tired, I don't know. So that's the end of the video. See ya. You thought that was the end of the video? Haha, gotcha. Good night. I'm going to bed.